Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. Yet another day, yet another good day. Thank you for tuning in. Oh my God. So today we are talking about constructive criticism, like in relationships. So that's what you're gonna be talking about. I have so much to unwrap on here, you guys, but in the meantime you're gonna be taking in your greetings. So I hope you had a good Wednesday or you're having a good morning. So yes, let me wait for you guys to tune in, maybe for a few greetings here and there, Yes. Thank you so much. Wow. I look good. I look good. I like that. Oh, my black self. Guys, welcome to the live. Let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. I was born and raised in Kenya, and we're talking about constructive criticisms in relationships. So first of all, let me know where you're watching me from. How was your day? How was your night? Yes. So that's where we are at. When you join in, like, subscribe, say hi. I would like to know you. Maybe you can ask me some questions, something that you're curious about. Yes. So we are gonna be talking about constructive criticism. Have you ever been in a relationship? You really want to tell somebody something, or like you want them to change an aspect of their life, or there's something you love them, you don't want to change who they are, but there's something that you really want them to like improve. You're kind of like challenging them. So that's what you're gonna be talking about. It's yet another good day, guys. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing. How are you feeling? Wow. So I normally go live Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So you can always convert that to your local time. I'm always live at that exact time, okay? Uh, so we are gonna be talking about when does trying to change someone come. When does it when do we say that you're trying to change someone, but when do we say that you are actually trying to make them better, trying to help them grow, so that's what you're talking about. And guys, in the meantime, we just got started, 2 minutes in, guys. You can like, subscribe. Hi, let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Wamboy. Yes. So let me sit back, and yeah, admire myself. I kind of look good, okay? Sometimes like this, literally almost zero confidence when it comes to like afro hair. Sometimes you're like, is it good enough? Can I just not hold it? But wow, I like what I see. This is your sign to make some love with your afro hair, okay? um Yes. So, okay, let us just jump into the topic. Let us just jump into the topic. I normally want to like borrow time like 10 minutes before we get started. San, welcome stream. Hey San, good to see you. How are you, dear friend? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for tuning in, San. Uncle Jukebox says, call me pretty. Okay, you're pretty. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Let me know which country are you watching me from, which place in this beautiful, awesome world are you watching me from. We're gonna be talking about constructive criticism when it comes to relationship. When does it become, when are you crossing a line when you're telling your partner to change this aspect of themselves or that aspect of themselves? San says mobile phone world, okay? San says hello, director and producer. Hello to you, San. Welcome to the live. Good to see you, okay? Uh yes. So when it comes to relationships, most of the time you'll meet somebody in a relationship, and I have heard so many people say that like never get in a relationship with somebody that you want to change, okay? But most of the time, can you meet somebody who is full circle, or who is like wholesome, completely what you're looking for? I do believe all of us, or as human beings, we do have our own faults. We have our own good side and bad side. So I don't believe that you can meet a wholesome person. You can't meet a person where you like every aspect of who they are. I don't believe you can do that. So what can you do with the with what they have. You can try maybe to tell them like what you would like or what you think is better, you know what I'm saying? So there is that aspect. So that's what we're talking about. So have you ever felt like somebody is trying to shame you? Let's say it's your partner telling you, oh, you know what, you need to lose weight, you know what, you need to love yourself more. Have you ever felt like that person is trying to body shame you or shame you in any way? Zach says, Wamboy Ugan, I am good, I'm good, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you accept positive criticism when it comes to relationship? Do you accept your woman to tell you, you know what, you can improve this aspect of yourself, you can improve that? Mother Ongeta says home. She says hi. Hi to you, Mother. Good to see you guys. Like. We are just getting started. My name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're just getting started. Maybe we can have some 2 or 3 likes in here before we get started on the topic of the day, okay? And we are talking about constructive criticism. When does it cross into control, shame, or disrespect? When does it become disrespect? Okay, when does it become now you're just trying to shame me? Okay, if you love someone, shouldn't you want them to be better, or are you just trying to turn them into someone you prefer? So that's the real question. When you're telling your partner like, I really want you to change this, I really want you to change that, or even helping them to change these aspects, are you trying to change who they are? Are you trying to change their character? Are you telling them who they're supposed to be? Does that mean that you don't like who they really are? Does that mean that like you fell in love with an idea of them? Does that mean that you thought you could create your own human being by using a real person? Okay, I actually don't advocate when we are trying to like change people's personalities just for them to be able to fit our own fantasies. Okay, you can take a real human being, you can fall in love with me and try to mold me to become something that you want. You have to look for what you want before you fall in love with somebody. But the thing is, what if you're just trying, or what if they're what you want but they're aspect of themselves that they need to improve or they need to grow so that like you can feel attracted to them, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna be talking about. Let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Omboy. So like the live, share the love, subscribe. So there's 2 aspects to this, okay? Or there's 2 sides to the whole aspect of like trying to change somebody. Okay, there's the one for helping them improve, and then there's the other one for trying to be toxic or like trying to trying to interfere with their self-esteem. Okay, yeah, so guys, welcome to the live. We are just getting started. We are talking about constructive criticism when it comes to relationships. So let me know, do you allow constructive criticism? Do you allow your partner to encourage you? Do you allow your partner to tell you you can change this or that? Do you allow them to see you, or are you the type of person who blocks out any type of criticism? Okay, so that's what you're gonna be talking about, guys. Consider liking. Can we have some likes in here? Consider liking and subscribing. Okay, so we are gonna start with the helping them improve. Okay, the aspect where like you love your partner. Okay, if you love your partner, why shouldn't you tell them when they are messing up? Why shouldn't you be able to talk to them when they are not being the best version of themselves? So that's the aspect where you're trying to help them. Okay, so encouraging healthier habits, for example, money, mindset, discipline. Okay, I am so bad with money because of course I don't come from money, like and my partner, he is somebody who is like better with money, not better with money, but of course his experiences have allowed him to know, like, for example, do you have an emergency fund? Okay, do you have rainy days, some cash put away just for rainy days? I am a type of person who just spends everything that I have. Okay, and I have a partner who keeps advocating, you know, you need to have money for rainy days, you need to like put away some cash, you need to have cash, you know, especially right now with this modern day, having money on your phone every time. Sometimes you don't even think about having money in cash form. But see, those are the type of habits that you need somebody to encourage you. And I think right now I'm doing better in terms of like putting money away, in terms of like, and stuff like that. So mindset, with mindset, I really don't know if your partner should be telling you what type of mindset you need to be in. but it's also something that like you can be open to it, and also discipline. When it comes to things like weight loss, you want your partner to encourage you with the weight loss, okay? You want your partner to be like there, okay? um so wanting growth for someone you care about, okay? So we are on there helping them improve side. And remember guys, we're talking about constructive criticism. When does it become toxic? When does it become shaming? Okay, we, this generation, our generation, Gen Z, or like right now, the people who are living right now, you can't even tell your friend anything. You can't tell them to maybe don't dress like that. You can't tell people anything because apparently you're trying to shame them. You're trying to body shame them. When you tell them to change some habits, you're trying to shame them. Like, God, we have turned into so much toxicness right now. Can you even tell somebody something? Okay guys, welcome to the live. Good to see you all. Ask me anything, please like, subscribe. My name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. uh yes. Okay, so I don't know if I should continue on with the conversation, or we are just getting started. So that was just like an introduction of what we are gonna be talking about. So let me know how you guys are doing. Okay, let me know how you guys are doing. Okay, again I need to like turn down this thing. Ooh, wow. Sometimes my television just turns like I sat on the remote. And Warsaw documentaries. Hello. Hello, how are you doing, Warsaw documentaries? What's today's topics? You know, I have some people in here who literally, you come here because we normally have a very aligned topics. Okay, today we are talking about constructive criticism in relationships. Is it growth or looking shaming? Okay, when does it become toxic? When does it become like you're just trying to be a hater? Okay, when does it become you know, when you're in relationships, maybe your partner is doing something like you really don't like that. So this whole discussion about are you trying to change your partner by telling them to maybe change an aspect of themselves, or are you trying to create them to be the version of them that you want? So should you talk to your partner to change any aspect of who they are? Should you help them to be able to change aspect that you think would make them better? So that's what you're talking about, okay? uh so when it comes to helping them improve, okay, for example, most men do struggle with like self-love, self-care, skincare, okay? Is there a problem when a lady comes into your life and tries to encourage you to like love your skin more, maybe some lotion here and there, because men don't like stuff like that? Is there a problem when somebody comes in and tries to encourage that? Okay, so that's just what we're talking about, because I have realized in this generation, in this time, you cannot tell anyone anything. I see online when people, you know, you're gonna be posting your thing and people are just there maybe telling you to lose weight, and it's upon you to decide, do you want to take that as hate, or do you want to take it as like, oh my god, they can see that maybe I should lose weight? Okay, so there's this whole like being torn between two things. Okay, what should you do? Okay, what should you do? Should you okay, is it good, is it bad? What should you be doing? Okay, in this case, okay guys, we're talking about constructive criticism in relationships. Is it growth or low-key shaming? Is it growth or low-key shaming? Okay, so when it becomes toxic, okay, you're changing their personality, not habits. Because first of all, when you meet somebody, just know they are who they are. First of all, you have to fall in love with that. You have to fall in love with people for who they are. Don't try to fall in love for people for what you want to create them to be, because when people tell them who they are, believe them. Mama Do Dubuya says, hello sister, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you, Mama Do Dubuya? Where are you watching me from? Mervin Phillips says hi. Hi Mervin, welcome to the live. Guys, when you join in, like, subscribe, ask me anything. We're talking about constructive criticism, okay? So, and right now we are talking about when it turns toxic. When do you be at the point where like, you know what, this is just being too much? Okay, Well said. You're changing. So when it turns toxic, we are talking about constructive criticism, because first of all, I believe in constructive criticism. As women, we let me tell you, you can meet a man who is this version, and you can change them, especially when it comes to looks. You can change a man to become what you really want. Like in terms of look, you can encourage them with skincare. Uh, you can encourage them with what else can you encourage them with? Uh, Buying them clothes. Okay, not buying them clothes, but whenever you go shopping with them, helping them select something that makes them look better, encouraging them to lose weight, encouraging them to love themselves more, encouraging them to take care of their skin, their teeth, things like that. Okay, but right now in this generation, you cannot tell anybody anything. For example, even on here, when you come here and you tell me that, like, you know what, you have some weight on, one boy, can you try to lose some weight? I'm gonna be having problems with that. So what do we encourage, like in a relationship? When is it too much, or when are you just trying to really change somebody? Mevin says, well said. Okay, thank you. Nze says, Hakuna Matata. Guys, and if you just join in, my name is Omboy. Please like, subscribe, refer me to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Mama Doudubuya says, yeah, sister, I'm from Gambia. Wow, Gambia. Gambia in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. MC 1980 says, yeah, my friend. Oh my God, hello. How are you doing? What's the time in the UK right now? Nze says, so what are you trying to say? Like, what are you trying to to imply? Okay, Nze. We are talking about constructive criticism, and at this point, we are talking about when it becomes toxic. Okay, so when you're changing somebody's personality, not habits. When they I was watching Age of Attraction today. There was an episode that was released today, and this guy, he is 26 years old, and he was dating this lady. The lady is 41 years old. Okay, and they literally broke up on the show, or like the guy let the lady go. And you know what he said? From the moment that I met you, I have never felt like I'm myself. Like I have never felt like he kind of felt like he was being forced to change who he is. Like he was being forced to change his personality. He was being told who he is, how he should behave. He was being told that he's too immature. So how much is too much? Like, what can a guy take when it comes to that? Okay, because for example, like him, he was like, I can't do this anymore because I'm being told how to behave. I'm being told that I'm not mature enough. And according to him, the lady had a problem with he being himself. Okay. NC says 5:17. Wow. Time difference. Melvin Phillips says, why not buy them things? Okay, you can buy. No. I'm not saying that you can't buy them things. It's just like sometimes, sometimes you will buy somebody something that like is out of what they usually wear, and they're like, what are you trying to imply? So I feel like when you go shopping with them and like you have them fit this thing, and like they can see how they look in this thing, and maybe that would be better other than bringing something that they don't usually wear on their regular days. Diama says, like the live, share the love, sub the Queen Hujambo from Kenya. Welcome to the show, Diamas. Good to see you. Diama says, hey Wamboy, how are you today? I'm good. How are you doing? Guys, like if you just joined in. Share the love. Masha says hi to you, Masha. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. We're talking about constructive criticism. Okay, when does it become toxic? When is it like, oh, you know what, this is acceptable? And when does it become, you know what, you're just trying to change who I am, and I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not trying to play those games with you. You buy what you like. But you're not buying for yourself, you're buying for them. Okay. So when you're sometimes constructive criticism can come out of as like you don't like who they are right now. You don't like who they are right now, and that can really mess up with people's confidence. So honestly, I do think you have to be careful with that, because at the end of the day, you don't want to mess with somebody's confidence. Okay. First of all, let me ask you guys a question. Masha, masha, masha. Anyone who gets that is old. I really don't get that. We all know that I'm 22, 20, God. Yeah, we all know that I'm 23 years old. Okay. Okay, so guys, I have a question right here. What's something you refuse to change about yourself? What's something you refuse to change about yourself? What's something you refuse to change about yourself? uh it doesn't matter who tells you to change it. It doesn't matter how many people come and tell you like you should change this aspect. It doesn't matter if your partner likes it or not. So what's something you refuse to change about yourself? What's something you refuse to change about yourself? Mervin says, do you believe in love? Yeah, I do believe in love. Do you believe in love? I do believe in love. I do believe in love. Do I come off as somebody who doesn't believe in love? Dema says, what's something? Okay, that's the question, guys. Answer the question according to you. What is something that you refuse to change about yourself? What's something that you refuse to change about yourself, even if people don't like it? Personally, I refuse to change. Esther says hi. Hi, Esther. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Welcome to the live. What's something that you refuse to change about yourself? Personally, I refuse to change the way I see. Okay, no, let me not say that. I refuse to change my approach to life. I refuse to change my kindness towards people. I refuse to change being empathetic. And also, I refuse to change the drive. Let me tell you one thing. If you really want to like end a relationship with me, discourage me. Okay, I am so motivated when it comes to uh, I refuse to change when it comes to like what I'm willing to, what I'm chasing. Okay, I am so goal oriented. I'm somebody who is so self-driven. Like I am that type of person. I don't need anybody to come tell me do this, do that. I give myself tasks when it comes to self-improvement, or like things what I can do. Like this is not working, what else can I try? I have a lot of things like that, okay? So I refuse for somebody to discourage me. I refuse for somebody to tell me my working hard or like the way I see life, I'm being too much. So that's what I refuse. Guys, let me know what is something you refuse to change about yourself. It doesn't matter if you're in relationships. It doesn't matter how many people tell you like you should change that aspect. What do you refuse to change? Like I refuse to be discouraged because I do believe that I do have like, you know, when you come from nothing, you literally have nothing to lose. You literally have nothing to lose. And if you've already been at rock bottom before, the only place that you can go is higher. That's the only place that you can go, higher. Okay? Uh Dundi Mnae Meka. I love your hairstyle. It looks like Garden of Love for real. Oh, wow. Thank you. African black people, we are beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dema says, what I refuse to change about myself, the way I speak. I often here I don't sound black. I also refuse to use foul language, and some people think I'm soft because of that. I like sounding educated. Wow, a good part. Okay, you just refuse to sound dumb so that you can please people. Okay. One of the other things that I refuse to do, here in Kenya we have like a type of Swahili where you normally it's like ghetto Swahili. You see, like the way English, you have like the English that black folks usually speak. So there's that type of Swahili here. Like it's just mixed with like some nonsense word, like it's mixed with other languages, mother tongue. I refuse to use that. Like if I'm gonna be speaking, I am going to be speaking like an intelligent person. Okay, those games of like no. Even in English, because first of all, English is not my first language. So I am just going to be speaking what is in the dictionary, okay? Do not expect me that I'm going to have some slang here and there. No. Okay, so wow, good for you guys. What's something you refuse to change about yourself? What is something that you refuse to change about yourself? We call it slang or ebonics. Okay, yeah. Then I enjoy it whenever I'm watching television and I'm hearing the English with those slangs. I like that. Like I like the way it sounds to me. But most of the time it's just, and also the other problem with this type of English is just like the way it just have most curse words. Like when you remove the curse words, when you remove the foul words, literally there's nothing that you're trying to say, or there's nothing that you're trying to imply. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Okay, uh-huh. Let's see another question. Would you date someone hoping they would change later? Would you date someone hoping they would change later? Would you date someone hoping they would change later? Let's say you don't like how, okay, maybe how they look has to be a non-negotiable. Would you date someone hoping they would change later? Like, Dundi, is that a South African name? Dundi Mnae Meka says, I refuse to stop getting knowledge and wisdom. Wow, good for you. Don't stop getting that. Okay, it doesn't matter how many degrees you have. It doesn't, and you know, sometimes you will be in relationships and people are telling you, you know, I think you already have enough information. No, keep going. Okay, would you date someone hoping they would change later? And I think this mostly goes with like personality. Okay, I'm from Nigeria. Okay, good for you. Welcome. Okay, would you date someone hoping they would change later? Let's say there's some habits, there's some behaviors that they are emitting that you really don't like this, but you're like, okay, let me give them a chance. They might change. They will become better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So would you date someone hoping they would change later? Mervin Philly says, I don't play parts. I am real. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Good way to see it. Would you date someone hoping they would change later? And this mostly goes with like personality, behavior. You know, because you cannot date me. You see, right now you see that I'm black, okay? You can't date me and hope that I'm gonna become white, okay? That's that's literally something that you cannot change, okay? I am gonna be black in this life, and even life after death. When you, what is it called? When you excavate me, I'm still gonna be black. My bones are gonna be black, okay? So you cannot, okay, so their question is, would you date someone hoping they would change later? Okay, so that doesn't go with like race, how somebody look, you know, there's things like that, not about like the body size, because body size you can change, but like skin color, uh things like that. We all know the things that you cannot change. But would you date someone you don't like their behaviors, you don't like how they act, you don't like their temper, you don't like this and that? Would you change hoping they would or would you date them hoping they would change later? Diana says, yes, I would date someone hoping they would change. I know what's wrong, but I want to be with a beautiful woman, which often means being with someone that has habits I don't like. I know I'm I know I'm wrong. Wow. Diva says, yes, I would date someone hoping they would change. I know that's wrong, but I want to be with a beautiful woman, which often means being with someone that has habits I don't like. I know I'm wrong. Wow. Okay. Because oftenly, like people who are pretty, okay, they are told, okay, people who are pretty, people think that pretty people don't literally use their common sense or their that sense or stuff like that. Wow. So wow, it's interesting to hear that. Dundi says, well, if I really love that person, I will take her for serious counseling and orientation. Okay, but you know what, me personally, let me tell you, when it comes to physical, okay, when it something that I've learned, okay, something that I've learned, Okay, never date someone hoping they would change, because they will not be changing. I can guarantee you for sure. They will not be changing, they will not become better. So what you fall in love with, okay, you don't have any right to tell them, I like change this. Because first of all, the problem that we are having in the society, we are falling in love with potential, okay? You know, you want somebody who is this, but like, oh, he doesn't have, he's not that, but like, maybe let me give him time, he's going to become that. This person is a narcissist, okay, but you're like, you know, with time he's just going to stop being a narcissist, okay? So see what I'm saying? I think, would you date someone who hoping they would change? Obviously, I'm human, and that's it. That's what we do. We give people chances, or we date people hoping they would become something that they are not. But most of the time, do they become something that they are not? No, they never become. But when it comes to physical attributes, let's say like weight loss, weight gain, when it comes to things like that, hairstyles, dressing, those are things that can be changed. But when it comes to personalities, people don't change their personalities like that. People don't wake up and decide, you know what, let me flip this. I don't want this personality anymore. Let me have this other personality. People do not do that, and that's what we need to be remembering every time. People do not do that. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Good to see you all. Let me know, would you change, would you date someone hoping they would change? Would you date, Dundi says, well, if I really love that person, I will take her for serious counseling. You know, counseling will, okay, it can work if both of you are willing, okay? But mostly no. Daima says, and I know you're correct. I have a trail of failed relationships in my past because of this, and that's on me. Okay, because you want to fall in love with potential, and that's just not how it works. Like, people are who they are. When somebody tells you who they are, believe them. Okay, you don't like their temper right now, don't think that they're gonna change. You'll have to deal with it. So it's either you make peace with that temper, like you're gonna be dealing with it, or keep walking. Okay, keep walking, keep looking, because I do believe if you continue looking, you continue searching, you literally find your person, or you literally find somebody who is literally meant for you. Okay, so where is the dividing line between you're trying to help somebody by trying to change them, or by trying to give them constructive criticism? Where is the line between trying to change someone and what is the other? And toxic, being toxic, trying to change. Where is the line? Okay. Daima says, however, in regards to your topic, I do think you should advise your mate on how to improve themselves. But you mention it once. After that, leave it alone. It's up to them. Oh wow, yeah, that one for sure. That one for sure. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't like this, and I'll never mention it again. Actually, as a matter of fact, you'll notice, like, I will literally avoid that topic, okay? Yeah, because first of all, sometimes you want somebody to change and you're not telling them who you want them to change to become, or what you want them to become when they change. So, okay, that one is for sure. So there's something that I wrote here. If you have to become someone else to be loved, is it really love? If you have to become someone else to be loved, is it really love? If you have to become someone else to be loved, is it really love? If someone is trying to change who you are, you know, I have seen people trying to, for example, you'll fall in love with a beautiful black woman like me, okay? I am, okay? And you'll try to make, let's say as a black person, this is how my hair is supposed to be. You want now to force me to straighten my hair, you want to force me to, you know, all these things so that I can look. You want to force me to talk white. You want to force me to, like, adapt an accent that I don't have. You literally want to change. I'm an African girl, or I'm a Kenyan girl. You want to force me not to speak my mother tongue. You see stuff like this, okay? If you have to become someone else to be loved, is it really love? Okay, in your opinion, if you have to become someone else to be loved, is it really love? Okay, because I do believe, first of all, the person that somebody falls for, or the person that somebody falls in love with. For example, like when you meet me and like you fall in love with me, you don't fall in love with the idea that you have in your head of what I should be or how I should act, who I should become. Okay, you don't fall in love with that. What you fall in love with is who you saw, one boy. Okay, so coming on here and maybe trying to change me, trying to make sure that I don't speak my mother tongue, all these things. Diamond says yes, it is really love. However, it has an expiration date. We will always revert back to who we truly are. That's it. That's it. Especially when it comes to personalities. You try to change somebody to have a different personality. Let me tell you, it won't last long. If that person is somebody who puts his hands on women, he is going to pretend for a minute, but the real character will literally show up. Okay, their real character will literally show up. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Ask me anything. Let me know where you're watching me from. Also let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know how is your day going, how was your night. We are talking about constructive criticism in relationships. Constructive criticism in relationships. Okay, okay, let me continue. I think we are going to have 2 segments to this show. The other one, I'm going to be in the kitchen, okay? So, what's the dividing line? So, when do we say that, you know what, the line have been crossed, okay? When do we say that, I know it's love, but this one is just too much? Um, if it comes, if the criticism of like you want me to change an aspect of myself, but it comes with a lot of pressure, like, oh, you're giving me pressure, because first of all, it's not easy to change your personality. Okay, so if you expect somebody to change their personality, you should literally give them time to process, time to think about, oh, can I be able to change, can I be able, do I like this new personality? Okay, so I think when a line is crossed is when like there's a lot of pressure, guilt tripping, and also comparison. Okay, you can't fall in love with me and I am skinny and stuff and petite, and you want to compare me with somebody with like a huge body. Okay, if that's what you want from the go, just go for that. Okay, go for it. um Okay, so because I feel like most of the time people are just uncomfortable with your identity. Oh, sometimes even your partner is just jealous of your personality. Like they don't like your personality, they don't like that you're a nice person, and maybe they're trying to change you to be who they are so that you can literally kick in and be together and stuff. So there's a huge line between I support your growth versus you're not good enough. Okay, I do believe there's a huge line between I support your growth and you're not good enough for me. Okay, so there's a huge line with that, and you can literally tell by what somebody is trying to say. Okay, Diamond says like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Guys, Hujambo from Kenya, my name is Wamboy. Good to see you all. How are you guys doing? So is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Is it wrong? Oh God, hey, the Kikuyu in me. Is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Thank you. Of course, the direct answer is like no, but sometimes it's like, does this partner want to level up? Because if this partner doesn't want to level up, you have no business fixing people who don't want to be fixed. Because first of all, you are not part of the problem. You are not part of, okay, they created the problem by themselves. So if they don't want to level up, I do believe you have no business saying like keep moving. Okay, as a gamer, I love that question. Okay, is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Okay, you know what, I need to get myself some water as you guys answer that. Is it wrong to want your partner to level up? Okay, I'm getting myself some water. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. We are talking about constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. So, let me know. Have you ever felt like somebody is trying to change you? Have you ever felt like somebody, you know what? You literally don't like me. You don't like who I am. You're just trying to change me. You're trying to make me into another person. You're trying to create your little human. And first of all, when you meet grown adults, these are people who are full blown themselves, okay? So it cannot work when you're trying to change them. It cannot work. There says, behind every great man is a good woman. I believe this because a good woman drives a man not to do what she wants, but to do what is best for him. Yeah, I believe so. And if that man, first of all, we keep saying this, behind a great man is a good woman. We keep pushing that narrative. But what we don't say, the reason this great man becomes great is because he wants to take the advice, okay? You will find out most of the men who are successful, they are very close with their women, okay? They literally you find out when it comes to like a company, you find out that the woman is like maybe the MD or something of that sort, because if you really don't want to be told, or if you don't want to be, and I think vice versa, behind a great woman is a great man. Look at Kamala. I don't believe the reason she has been able to rise to the ranks that she has is because of a man. But at the same time, if the person that you are with is just there discouraging you, oh, you can't do this, why don't you just quit? Like, oh, that's too much for you. If you have somebody who is telling you that you cannot become something, but if you have a partner who is encouraging you, if you have a partner who sees you for you, that's literally what you're looking for when you're looking for relationships. That's what you want to be looking for, okay? You want somebody who is there to motivate you. You want somebody who loves you for you. You want somebody who loves you even when you're being stubborn. You know what I'm saying? um okay, the other thing, I'm boiling some water, so when you see me looking over there. So have you ever been made feel like you're not good enough? Have you ever been made feel like you're not good enough? Have you ever been made feel like you're not good enough? Okay. So the other hour we are gonna be cooking some eggs and stuff. Have you ever been made feel like you're not good enough? Have you ever been made feel like you're not good enough? Okay. Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, even with friendships, okay? Somebody loves you so much that like they are criticizing you, or they're telling you, you know what, do this, do that. Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? Guys, welcome to the live, you guys. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. It's yet another day. We've been talking about constructive criticism. Let me know what works for you. Do you encourage constructive criticism? And we have a question on the screen. Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? Diamond says, a man rises to greatness because of himself. A man rises beyond greatness because of the support of his woman. A woman rises to greatness in spite of her man. Wow. Wow. Guys, do you believe what Diamond just said? Wow, God. It's a good way to see it. It's a good way to see it. How I see it is like we all need somebody, okay? We all need somebody to lean on. Lean. Swallow your pride. Uh, God. Before you're gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 'Cause it won't be long before I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Where did that come from? Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, 'cause it won't be long before I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Oh my God! Swallow your pride. Wow. Okay. Oh, sometimes you just need a hot cup of tea. What cup of tea? Hot cup of tea. So have you ever been made? Have you ever? Okay. Oh, I thought Daima-san said that. Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? Have you ever been made by your partner? Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? I think my hair today is scaring you guys. Sorry. I'm going to tie it the next time. Ooh. Have you ever been made to feel like you're not good enough? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. When it comes to me, have I ever been made to feel like I'm not good enough? Of course, I've questioned. Your hair is lovely. Please never change it. Okay. I was thinking about dyeing it gray, like dyeing gray or brown, or maybe straightening. You know. Okay, but thank you. You know, I am such like yeah, I think I'm such a natural girl. Okay, I am such a natural girl. Like, you see, sometimes I get tempted to like dye my hair to some color like brown, you know, or maybe to relax my hair. But let me tell you, I have never done anything to my hair. I have never applied anything on my hair. This is just how it grows. Never applied anything. Sometimes I don't even bother. It's either I braid it or I just don't even bother with it. Okay, that's how I'm not. And yesterday I was telling you guys how I was feeling this feeling to like pierce my whole ear. Okay, sometimes I'll have, especially I don't know, during my luteal phase. Okay, I'm like, I have this like I want to pierce my whole ear, both of them. I want to pierce this part of my, and then I want to pierce my nose, my tongue, you know, my lips. But then I'm like, is it really worth it? Gray? Yeah, gray. Like have some, like, you see, like, not like continuously gray, like gray here, gray here, gray here. You need like, how do you call that? Not like the whole head. Your hair is full and full of volume because you don't use chemicals. People who put chems in their hair complain about breakage all the time. I know. I have never used any type of dye on my hair. Accents of gray. Oh, accents of gray. Okay, so that's what I was like. Okay, so I think maybe it works that I don't bother. Like, I just let it be. Let it be. You know. Okay. So, have you ever been made? Okay, so actually, that came out of like, have you ever been made to feel like I'm not good enough? Okay, there are some things that happen, and I'm like, okay, am I good enough? Do I deserve this? Do I deserve that? Especially when it comes to relationship, sometimes you ask yourself, are you good enough for the person that you're with? Are you too much for them? Are you supposed to make yourself small so that like you can please them? You get to that point sometimes because of course as far as your partners you're individuals and individuals have their individual thoughts, so it's perfectly normal. But like if it continues, like you're just questioning, are you good enough for somebody? Are you worth it? Guys, thank you for liking. Are you worth it? If I'm constantly asking myself that, then it's not good. But if I've ever been made to feel like I'm not good enough, no, it's not like your partner is just trying to make you feel like you're not good enough. You kind of ask yourself, are you good enough for this person? Maybe after an argument you're like, oh, am I too much? Am I too mature for them? Am I too immature for them? So that's an aspect of life, and that's it. Okay, guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Good to see you all. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Subscribe, share, like. We've been talking about constructive criticism in relationships. Constructive criticisms in relationship. And good morning, beautiful, for those who just woke up. Okay, so do constructive criticism work for you? Do you feel like nobody should be telling you what you should change? Do you think that you're know it all? I realized I was that type of person. Me personally, let me tell you, I am such a stubborn person. If I don't want to change something, you won't be succeeding with like trying to tell me. But when I sit back by myself, I'll be like, okay, should I be doing that? Masha says I'm from Shillong. Let me look at the laptop. I'm from Shillong. Shillong. Where is Shillong? Which country? Which country is Shillong? I'm addicted to tea. Like people are addicted to cigarettes. People are addicted to alcohol. People are addicted to all type of things. I'm addicted to tea. I think I'm addicted to the, is it caffeine or nicotine? Whatever it have. I'm such an addict. Ah, Neo Muhuza Samuel. Wow, you came back. How are you doing? Was it Shona and Dembele? Were you from Zimbabwe or were you from Rwanda? Um, Daima says, true story. I used to have a skin blemish on my face. I got used to it and learned to live with it. I dated a girl who didn't care for it, and I started applying oil and it cleared up. I will always. Okay, so if you are not with that girl, will you continue applying oil on that blemish? Or is this something that you just do for her? Haniom Huza Samuel says, good evening to you. Thank you for coming back. We are talking about constructive criticism in relationships. Um, do you encourage your partner to like tell you or to tell you aspects that you should change? Do you feel like they're trying to change who you are, or what is the tea? Okay, what's the tea? Be grateful to her. Okay, so guys, welcome to the live. Keep liking and subscribing. My name is Omboy. Welcome you all to the show. We normally go live every Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, Diamond says, I meant she started applying oil, and yes, I'll continue. Okay, wow. What a beautiful story. Okay, I want her to be my woman. And I am not trying to say that like I'm homosexual or something, but ugh, I think I would marry her. Okay, okay. Me personally, I think first of all, a true story. Let me try to see true story, something that I had. I have not. I have always been somebody who doesn't like my toes. Like, I don't like my toes. I didn't care for them. Okay, and I met this guy. Uh, is a good woman, and she deserves better. Ah! Why does she deserve better? Okay, so I didn't care for my toes. Okay, like I just didn't like them, and I know somebody who liked my toes, and from that moment on, I started going to the nail salon to do them, to go and have some gel on, and I have started growing to love them. I like my feet. You know, earlier on, you couldn't remove sport shoes from my feet. Okay, I used to be somebody who wears sport shoes from Monday through Sunday, just because I didn't like how my toes looked like. But the moment I started loving them, that that special person made me to start liking my toes. And from that moment on, like I love them. I go and spend some money on it, have some gel on. So see, I think it works out. Um, when it comes to, like, if you take the okay, no, not literally like I was criticized, but sometimes you just need to even be vulnerable. The parts of you that you don't like, maybe somebody else will see glory in them. Okay. So I was saying that we are gonna have two segments. One of them I'm gonna be cooking some eggs. You know what, let's do it. So I'm gonna be cooking some eggs and ugali. Okay. uh, I was gonna cook some rice, but it's like, you know what? I can cook rice and lentils. So you guys are gonna be coming with me to the kitchen. Oh, I don't know what's best, and I know I shouldn't be asking you guys. Um. So, in conclusion to this topic, in conclusion to the topic about constructive criticism in relationships, maybe the real question isn't can you change someone. Maybe it's why did you choose someone you felt you needed to change in the first place. Maybe that's the real question. Maybe you don't need to be getting with people who are not in their full blown stage. Maybe you don't need to be getting with people who haven't met the best version of themselves. Maybe you don't need to be with people who haven't loved themselves enough, because they're not gonna be loving you anyways. They are going to bring uh, they are going to be bringing problems to you. So maybe the real question isn't can you change someone. Maybe it's why did you choose someone who you felt needed changing in the first place. Okay, maybe the real challenge is go out there, find people that you love, find people that you care for. Stop dating potential. Maybe you should stop dating potential, but whenever you meet somebody and like you love them, maybe the real challenge is to like grow together, to understand each other, and to know like good love, or you know, when you love somebody, you feel embarrassed when they are embarrassed. When something is like upsetting for them, you feel upset. So maybe what we should learn as partners is like to realize like whatever we are into, whatever behaviors that we have, whatever patterns that we have, they actually directly or indirectly affect our partners. When you have something that's embarrassing, your partner will be feeling second-hand embarrassment for you, and that's something that you should always know. Okay, it's not always about you, especially if you're in a relationship. Sometimes it's always about, you know, maybe you're out there like you're smelling. Sometimes it's not about you, it's about like your partner is feeling embarrassed. And that's a big deal. Okay, so maybe the real thing is not to try to change people, maybe it's to love them for who they are. But who knows, who knows. Oh, God, I am so funny. I am so funny. You know, God, I was eating chocolate and see something stuck on this book. Uh, what is the name of this chocolate? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's for Ferrero Rocher. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I didn't stick it. I'm like, wow. Oh, Rwanda. Rwandese. Okay. So let me take you guys with me to the kitchen. Adama says we will go wherever you take us. Okay. Thank you. Hmm. Wow, that is really nice. That really, you know, women sometimes we just need small things to encourage us like that. Oh, I didn't know all of them had stickers. Oh, I'll be digging through the trash trying to look for the stickers to stick on the book. Oh, da-da-da. All of them have stickers. Okay, I know you guys are not here for stickers and for chocolates. Ah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be making ugali. Do I want to make ugali or rice? What is easy? Okay. Okay, so first of all, I have to transport you guys over there. I wanna love. Yo, I'm not start but tomorrow. Okay, see you. Ta-da. Hi, hello, hi, sweetheart. Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Good to see you. God, I am literally feeling so hot. Too hot to handle. Wow, nice. Where are you from, Haloich? Diamond says like, share the love, sub the queen. I would love to know you, please. Okay. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Germany. Okay. Germany. Guten Morgen. Guten Abend. Guten Tag. I'm about to make some Essen. God. What? What? God, ridiculous. Good day. Oh, it's good day, guten Tag. What? God. Oh. What? God. Jeez. Made in Senegal. Ah. Made in Senegal. Wow. Like, God. It's about to, like, make me go bald. Right now, Julia says hello. Hello, Julius. Guys, if you're just joining in, like the live, share the love, subscribe. Ah, I have to try and remove this t-shirt. Or this it's too hot to handle. Where are you? In Kenya. My name is Omboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. And it's too hot. Or maybe I'm having a fever. Made in... Somebody says made in Senegal. But you guys, hope you know that I'm playing. Guys, like the live. Okay, we are about to cook some... I'm debating what to cook. Maybe I can cook some lentils and some rice. Or maybe I should cook ugali and let me just cook ugali, you know? Because, oh, what? Oh, God. From which tribe in Kenya? I'm Kenyan. Oh, I crushed an egg. Jeez. My name is Wamboy. I'm Kikuyu. Yeah. Okay, if you want to reach me, you can click on my YouTube stuff. You'll see an email, or also you'll see my Instagram. You can reach me over there. Julia says I came from Russia. I know darn good well that you're Kenyan. You come from Russia. You don't know how to speak English, do you? Okay, so I don't know if you guys, if I'm gonna keep you with me the whole time, because basically I just broke 2 eggs, and I don't know if that's supposed to be motivating or what. You, me, Julius, love you. Okay. So you know what, you guys? You know what? I think we're gonna end the live today way early. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you guys want to see me cooking. I am way too lost. But that's why. That's the importance of the live. Me Russian, but no, you're just trying to act as if you don't know how to speak in English. I don't know. Let me put some water. So to cook ugali, you put some water into the pot, depending on how many people you're cooking for. So because I'm only gonna be cooking, because I'm only gonna be cooking for one person, 1 cup. I'm gonna be adding 1 cup. Okay, so 1 cup of water for one person, so that, like, you would rather, like, you know what I normally do with ugali? I cook a small amount. If I get full, I get full, like, with 1 cup, then that's okay. If I don't, I can always cook another one. Diana says, Julius 1278, get in line. I was here first. When she's single, I get first shot at her. Okay, you guys are hoping that my relationship don't work out so you can be with me. Wow, you God. But I am so blessed that you guys like me. And funny enough, on the analytics of the channel, like, most people who are watching me are men. Okay, but I don't know what to do to attract the females. But you guys. So I put some water in there. It's getting hot, hottest. So when it's getting hot, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. You know what, you guys? I think let us wait for 15 minutes. We are gonna end this live at 1 hour 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes, and so we're gonna see. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Lemma says, I'm not hoping. I just prepared because he's not good enough for you. Neither am I, but I know I'm better than he is. Wow. Julia says, where are you? In Kenya. John Baba says, how many females do you have in the comment section here? Oh, if you are a female, say hi. Like, I usually don't get any female. Like, whenever I get a female, it's one and they never stay. Like, on this channel, it's supposed to be called man's channel. Okay? Like, I have a lot of men in here. Like, and also I have regular men who normally just show up every time. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I was even thinking about, like, what type of content do I do to attract women or to make women stay on the channel. Julia says, good morning, Gekoyo. Pretenders are worse than murderers. Okay, I hope you're subscribed and liked. Okay, because you're just playing with me. Okay, so I want to cook some ugali, so I'm waiting for the water to boil. For the water to boil, lean on me. If you want more women, you have to start male bashing, and that's the problem. Yeah, I know if I start becoming this feminist, I am going to be attracting a lot of women, but I'm just not that. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I think men are piece of work, but do we need them? Definitely. Okay, maybe we should try. Can you guys give me a topic for male bashing? The men in the chat, give me a topic for male bashing that you wouldn't be offended if I did, to attract the females, so we can have, because it smells like men in here. Uh, we Mogikoyo. Are you Kikuyu? Yes. Okay, I said we're gonna end this live at 1 hour 15 minutes. You know what, you guys? I literally enjoyed time with you, but today I think wasn't like my best day. Actually, I'm not feeling good, but I'm gonna be back. So I'm gonna be continuing cooking my ugali. So you guys make sure you subscribe so that you can find me tomorrow. You can get notified when I go live. And remember to work harder on yourself than you work on your job. And also, I don't have anything more to say. Like the live, share the love, sub the queen. So you guys who jumbo from Kenya, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, and bye bye.